Hi budding artist, welcome to iArtStudio. This is ishweryabharath. If you are new here, subscribe to my channel for new videos every week and click this link to watch my other paintings. With a simple sketch, we shall begin to paint this. As the first step, we block the background. I have mixed cerulean blue and titanium white for the sky in daylight. I'm using a half-inch flat brush to paint this. Damp your brush and mix the paint. Since they are acrylics, they don't need that much of water. Once they are dry, go for the second coat until the base layer of our canvas is completely covered. Moving to the next step, we are going to paint the snowy mountains and trees in the distance. This might look like black, but it's a combination of cerulean blue, sap green, black and white. At this stage, we are just blocking the space with colors. So don't focus on giving details to the mountains, we can come for it later. Once it's dry, cover it with another coat. Taking a 1/4 inch flat brush, I have mixed sap green and little white in creating textures. Now I'm taking a small round pointed brush that has white to paint the snowy mountains. Now I'm creating some textures using white, as if the snow has covered the mountains here and there. Make sure you don't cover the entire mountain with snow. It must be subtle in some portions and highlighted rarely. We shall add some highlight to the trees on both the sides. The snowy mountains is the central focus point, and so the trees in the sides should be painted in such a way that the viewer's eyes are drawn into the middle. Now we are blocking this foreground space with a combination of cerulean blue, black and little sap green and white to make the entire painting look cohesive. Let it dry and cover with another coat. You might wonder why I painted white, such a darker background for the snow. Here is the answer. Acrylics have a tendency to look brighter when the base layer is darker enough. As you would have seen in the reference image, the left side is where light falls and the right side is a shadow. Landscapes look beautiful when we focus on elements like light and shadow. We proceed to paint the snow by mixing cerulean blue and little black to it. As you could see, I'm not covering the entire background. I create textures using this small flat brush, and some of the darker background areas remain visible. Damp your brush and then mix paint to ensure a free flow. Now I have added a little more white to the cerulean blue and highlighting the snow in the shadow portion. The left side is where light falls, so I am mixing more white to the cerulean blue for this portion. I recommend you to slowly build up the layers. If you mix too much of white in the initial stage, then the painting will come to an end and you will not have the space to play around. Take time to paint each and every element, and once you are done with it, move on to the next element. Whenever you are working with a new pigment, make sure the canvas is completely dry. If not, we'll end up lifting the previously applied paint. Now I am painting the snow with more highlighted value in a slanting direction. I am using the same small flat brush to do this. We are doing this to create a realistic impression of people skiing there. For this area, I mixed little cerulean blue and more of titanium white to add the highlights. Don't stress yourself to create this. Just keep playing around your brush until you feel satisfied with your piece of work. Even though the tree's shadows fall onto this, there are some portions seen through in this light, and so I'm highlighting them. I'm now painting the Kosciuszko Express chairlift. Pillars and chairlifts are the elements we are going to add here. I'm using the same paint mixture of cerulean blue and white to highlight these chairlift, since they would be covered by snow. They appear to be big in the foreground and slowly disappear as they reach the vanishing point. The next interesting element in our painting is the small plants or the shrubs covered in snow. For that, I am using sap green mixed with little black. We have some shrubs in the bottom corner, which is not actually in the reference image. I do this to stop the viewer's eyes from moving out of the canvas. Basically, it's a stopper to make the viewer to keep watching all the elements of the painting one by one. Taking some titanium white and adding little snow to the top, I also want the trees to have some light in it. So taking my small round pointed brush, mixing sap green with little yellow, I add highlights. Now highlight the pillar and the chairlift with one lighter value. Now we add snow to the bushes. As a final touch to the foreground, I add a lighter tone. Wow, this has given life to the painting, I would say. Everything here was covered with snow, so I am using a small round brush to paint it with white. Do not cover them with white completely. Now we highlight the snowy mountain and the trees with snow. You can use a flat brush to create the snow effect. I want this painting to look livelier, so I'm painting as if few people are skiing there. Draw an outline sketch with a small brush. I want one element to be in the foreground and the rest others in the distance. There are small elements like ski glove, cap, hoodie and ski boots. You can use colors of your own choice. I have gone for yellow and black here. There are some lines in the snow which shows the traces of people skiing here. Adding snow as the highlights in the foreground. I'm going to show you an easy technique to create a snowing effect. Take an old toothbrush and mix white paint and water to it. Using your forefinger, spray it all over. You can also do this with a paintbrush. After making final corrections, sign it, and here is the painting of snowy mountains using acrylics in 5 easy steps. The reference image of this painting is a picture that I took during my travel to Mont, New South Wales. If you are interested to watch the art and travel vlog to snowy mountains, you can click this link and take a virtual tour. Subscribe to iArt Studio for interesting paintings. See ya!